What is up, guys? Oh, sorry, stretching. Okay. It has been way too long. A lot has happened. I just realized my plant is not in my room. It's getting sunlight today. Hi guys, how we doing? A lot has happened, a lot has changed, but I feel a lot better, a lot more relaxed. We'll talk about why I was gone in a little bit. And basically, my goal is to, before the year is over, to hit affiliate. Because we're so close. You guys don't understand. We are so close, and we got it. A lot of my family, and even my mom is going to be watching to help me hit that, which is so sweet. I can't thank them enough. But today, I've decided to hit the goal. I have to stream for the next few weeks pretty consistently. However, only one of the streams each week will be turned into a video. So this week, the Wednesday stream will be into a video, so you can catch that if you want, because today is going to be a lot more chill, and same with tomorrow. It's going to be just an hour or two, and today we're playing Animal Crossing, and tomorrow probably the same thing. Or we're going to go for Dead by Daylight, which we might be. And then Wednesday we're playing Goat Simulator, and I might be off Thursday, or I'll be just streaming editing, which will be even more relaxing, because I'll be barely talking, because I get in the zone when I do that. So yeah, I think we should get into it. Uh-oh. I might have to restart my thing, hold on, actually. Let's put you back here. Just bear with me a minute. Ah, there we go. it's hard to do the capture card because it's the way it works is that if you put the mouse on that side of the screen, it goes to the thing we saw, which was the editing part. This capture card is old. It's so old. It does the job. So I'm not saying it's old as in like as a complaint. It's more of just how old it is. My dad got it for me. I would say 7 to 8, maybe 8 years ago for Christmas. Because a little known fact, I used to have a Minecraft YouTube channel, and this is the capture card I used for that. So that's fun. Maybe someday I'll show you guys that channel. It's not embarrassing as much as another one there is out there, which I won't even begin to talk about. Because I was way more young than the Minecraft is just old, and I sound the same, just higher pitch. So that's just about it. But I think we can turn off the music. I like the person that does this, because they make legit DMCA free things. So, the 2.1 update. I've been playing it. It's so fun, and we're just gonna be doing dailies, and then I can decorate a house on stream. I'm very down for that. I'll show you guys the ones I've done, because I've only done 3, and I'm pretty proud of them. Not one of them. One of them is really bad, but I'm definitely redoing that the instant I get the thing where you can make the rooms bigger. Let's see. Nothing has really changed on my island since the last time you guys have seen it. I don't change things often. If it's set, it's usually gonna stay that way. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, we can do stretches together. I did that with my friend Jack the other day, and he was like, "This is kind of embarrassing," and I was like, "Yeah." I don't think anyone is left, or yeah, no one's left. I am trying to get rid of Poppy. I'm gonna be honest. Poppy's not gonna be staying. I'm gonna replace Poppy with Coco because I like Coco. I've been debating on Lucky because I already have a dog, and I'm not sure if I want another one. And I also went to the store last Friday, or Target around here, and I got amiibo cards. I don't like anyone I got, but you know. We can invite them to the cafe today. Oh. Occasionally residents complain that they purchase an work of art only to realize it was, well, fake. They all note that the fakes were purchased from a boat anchored along the northern shore. What you do with your bills is your business, but I ask you to please be wary of this boat. Stay vigilant. We've known about Ryder for a while. He's only given me 2 fakes. And I do that thing where I don't know how the people who play this game who do the fakes by eye. They're just like, sure, I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't think it's considered cheating, because don't worry about my fit. I went through a phase yesterday. What was I gonna say? It's like, oh. Thank you for using this. Oh. I do the, it's from the app. What was I gonna say? I forget what I was talking about. What is this? Leotard? Oh! Why does it look like that? Thanks, Snooking, but I don't think I need that. Oh, goodness. Sweater, I bought that from the app. Merry-go-round. Yeah, everything tea. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know how people do it by eye. That's what I was saying. Because I use one of those like sheets that tell you if it's real or fake. And even then, like some of the differences are crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Yeah, nothing's really changed. You can see that there's a lot of bags on my floor. That's only because I'm trying to get a picture frame from Antonio. And And I don't think I'm doing it right, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm doing what I think is. Oh god, I love the new update, guys. It's so fun. Cause like, dailies, like as you saw last time, usually took me about 30 to 40 minutes. And I can, when I did it streaming, I was able to make it a little longer. Cause, you know, I was streaming. But it's... See, I thought I had a teacup ride. Guess I don't. Okay. Oh, I meant to change! Oh my god. Yeah, now it takes me an hour to 2 if I decide to go ham on designing a house. That is so fun. And I think I did a pretty good job on the first one. I didn't realize this, but I think everyone gets Elodie as their first, as the reading nook. So I've been looking at people who did theirs, and it's very interesting to see like how different they are. I didn't think I was very creative on my island. Not saying I am after doing that, but it's definitely I'm not so hard on myself after I've done stuff like that, because I'm like, oh, I got something. Something's there. There's a little bit of something. Let's go something cozy today. I really like wearing beanies. I could wear Animal Crossing beanies every day. I can go with any fit, but I think we're gonna go with that. You and you. And this is an outfit I would definitely never wear in real life. Oh my god. But I like to make my Animal Crossing character wear cute things. Ooh, that one's cute. Yeah. Alright, this is the fit. Oh, no. Yay. The only thing I guess is different is that I planted more trees on that one like area of my island so I can get more mushrooms because the mushroom items are adorable. This game I love it so much. I've been playing for a long time. Oh yeah, I definitely would not wear maybe. I would wear something like this in real life, but it's not my preferred style. I tend to wear actually my style is pretty jarring. Because I even, in my closet, I separate my clothes depending on how feminine and masculine they are. I don't want to say girl or boy clothes, because I'm trying to get out of that habit to say that, oh, that's a guy clothes. Because that's not really fair. Because I believe anyone can wear anything. So that's what I do. I separate it from feminine to masculine. But even that doesn't sound right. I don't know. I wanted to put like game stuff for now over here. Oh, that's bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Because those who are new, this is gonna be a Christmas market area from Germany. So usually they have like a lot of stands for usually Christmas stuff. However, I'm gonna put rides there because just having a bunch of stands I don't think would look cute. It might not be completely accurate, but I'm still thinking about it. It's yeah. I love Captain. He's so cute. I love it when he sings to me. I also realized you can clap while he's singing too the other day. I didn't know you can do that. Benjamin! I was not expecting to love Benjamin as much as I do. I can't hear the buzzing noise, which is so good. Because I hate it that you can hear that. Oh. I've been playing a lot of DBD in the break. A lot of DBD. It's a very fun game. Actually, a lot of people are there from that because I decided to be petty and I put TTV in my Steam name. My friends have they said that usually TTVs, no offense to anyone who was like that, they said the ones that they have seen are usually really annoying people. But then when I changed it, I noticed that when I went to the streams of them, they're always so nice. So I think the friend that was just telling me that, like, he said that about one person he saw. Because I think that's exactly what happened. Because I don't think everyone's like that. Definitely not. You can tell I've found vines and I've placed them everywhere. Yeah. Yay. These are so cute. I love the gyroids. This is my first Animal Crossing game, so this is my first interaction with people like Brewster and just pretty much everyone on Harv's Island besides the people who were in the rotation. It's very fun. Well, I guess this area is well more developed. I don't remember the last time, like what I showed last time and what wasn't here. Who knows? Let's see. I also figured out what was wrong with my Streamlabs, which was the reason I didn't stream last time. That wasn't the reason for the break, but that was the reason the day I meant to stream, I didn't. And I think looking back, I'm kind of glad it didn't work because I was just not feeling it that day. I needed a break. I think we should talk about why I took the break. So, this is my first year of college, and I was in 4 classes originally because that's what me and my dad thought would be a good number. It was not. Turns out 4 was too much for me, considering one of my classes is really hard. Not hard as in, like, the material's hard, it's the way the teacher teaches it is hard. She like, does, like, really confusing things, and then, I'm trying to say this in a nice way, because I don't think she's a bad person. I just think she's not a good teacher. She just, like, some things she does just annoy me, and they do nothing but stress me out. This guy! It's the boys, they're jamming out. Let's go. Anyway, I just needed a time to... Like, I'm gonna be honest, the entire time of the break, I wasn't doing anything. I just was just like... I needed time to figure out time management. And I needed to figure out how to make that class less stressful for me. And to be able to come back to where I can balance out streaming and school. It helps that we're not doing something anymore that really was awful. Because now the rest of the semester... So what we used to do is every week we would take a quiz of the chapter we were learning. Because we did a chapter a week. Which isn't bad, like, on paper. And the chapters are relatively... Oh yeah, this is what I've added. The chapters are relatively interesting. Especially the last one, because it was something that I liked to learn about. So, but the quizzes are really, on paper, it is a good idea. So basically you just keep taking or answering the questions until you get 100%, which is a good idea, because it means, like, you can't really, like, get a 0 unless you just don't do it. Which some people just don't have time to do something like that. Because it's a long process. Oh, Red's here. That's why we got the announcement. And, I don't know. It was just really hard. Like, the questions how it worked is, like I said, you just kept taking them until you got it right. But the thing is the questions were very, like, tricky. Like, they tried to trick you, so they would be like, there would be, like, 3 answers, and all of them, oh, you scared me. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Emily. It was just, like, questions that were, like, and, like, were, like, kind of vague, and all the answers that were there sounded kind of the same. It was hard for me. But I don't have to do that anymore, so that's why I'm back. And I think because I don't have to do those quizzes anymore, that it's definitely made me feel less stressed out. Also, it helped that the last quiz I took was on, kind of related, like, it was a chapter entirely on the LGBTQ community. So I kind of finessed those questions. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It was a good chapter. It's not bad material, it's just the way it's done, it was frustrating. So as you can see, I kind of went crazy with the new items. I really like some of them. Hey, Benjamin. What are you doing? I might copy you. I'm just running around, man. You can run around too if you want. I think this area of my island is my favorite. Because it's just so pretty. And it looks like an actual neighborhood. And then it oversees the forest. That forest is very temporary. It's just, it serves 2 purposes right now. The first thing is to help me see where trees should and shouldn't be in the area, because I do want to fill that area with trees. And it also makes it so I can get these mushrooms. But mushrooms are spawning up here, and I put trees down there. It's fine. Let's see. Let's go down. The vines are so pretty, and they're really useful. Oh. When I was watching the direct for 2.0 update, I couldn't. It was just everything you could have asked for Nintendo. Because Nintendo, like, does things really, like, right usually. I say that, and the recent plan they did is something I also want to talk about. So for those who don't know, Nintendo was doing a new, like, plan for online, what's it called? Just a new plan for, like, when you do online things. And it added games from past consoles, which is great. It's really good. It's a good idea. And Nintendo has done this before. They emulate it to. I'm looking for Antonio and I can't find him. You emulate it into the recent. Yeah, you just emulate it and it's supposed to. Oh, there you are. Hey, Antonio. I got something for you. Here you go. I'm not doing this right, I don't think. Because you're supposed to give them things every day, and eventually they'll give you something, but sometimes he just doesn't give me anything, which is okay, I'll figure it out. Yeah, the new plan. So what basically happened is people don't like it. And people say the emulation from older games to older consoles to this new console was really bad. And the controls they did were really bad. And I looked at some articles and a few videos about it, and I agree with them. And I wasn't, like, I was upset about it, because I wanted to play Majora's Mask, which was on the emulator. And hopefully Nintendo fixes it so I can play that. But, like, from my eyes, from what it looked like, because, like, it's sad because Majora's Mask was the worst out of all the emulators, like, emulated games. Like, some things didn't work, some textures didn't work, the controls were bad, and there was delay. And to me, it just looks like Nintendo rushed it. Which is saying something, because Nintendo is usually very good at listening to listening to their people. And and pretty much giving us what we want. Like, we kind of went ham on Brewster and we got him. To be fair, that was already data mined and shown that he was going to be in the game, but still. They were very delicate about the Animal Crossing Direct, and they gave us so much. Oh my god. But, like, to me, it just looked like Nintendo rushed the emulator. I don't know, like, who, like, what they were told or, like, what happened, but something went wrong so fast. And it's really sad to see, because, like, I usually hold a lot of respect for Nintendo, but that was a weird play on their move. It's weird. Just weird. Like, because it looked like it was rushed. Just take your time, Nintendo. When have you ever, like, heard, like, let's look at some other people who are, like, whenever the community is like, please, release the game now, like with Cyberpunk. Some of the studios get so intimidated, they're like, okay. Nintendo has no qualms to just delay it until it's at the best it can be, besides, like, Metroid Dread, or, like, the Metroid series. But I don't think people really ever like that series that much. There might be some Metroid people out there, and good for you. But it was just strange to me that they released something that they clearly weren't finished with yet. You know? Because when has Nintendo ever done something like that? Usually they take their time. Take Breath of the Wild 2, for example. They released, like, a trailer, like, what? A year or two after Breath of the Wild 1? And it's been 4 years, I think, since that was released. Almost 5. And it's gonna be releasing next year. They don't mind waiting. They don't mind making us wait. They usually do it until it's, like, to the perfect standard for Nintendo. It's just weird. That's my point. This is a new feature in 2.0, and I love this place. My cafe was only just put in the island yesterday. But look at him. It's so cozy. Hey, buddy. Coffee is 200 bells a cup. What about it? I want one. Sure. Look at this. This is so cozy. People who are like, he's not gonna change the game. He's not gonna make people play more. It's just like, I don't think that was people's point. I think they just wanted Brewster, and power to them. Like, look, this is just fun. It's perfect just as it is. Just the right amount of acidity and full-bodied flavor. I wouldn't add a single thing. Thank you, Brewster. Like, look at him. He just chills here. Thank you very much. Welcome to the roost. Thank you. I talked to him yesterday, it only gave me 3 dots. So that means it is like Abel, you just keep talking to him. I really like the roost. It's so cozy. Yeah, people are like, it's not gonna change the game. It's like, you guys are just being haters. No one thought that adding Brewster was gonna change the game or bring a lot of people back. It did, but people were like, it's gonna make us like play it more. Which is true, but people just wanted Brewster. Look at this man. He's so awesome. He's cozy. It's this cozy little area. I got, he is cute, see? Welcome. I got amiibo cards from when I went to go get the new, amiibos. So let's invite some people. Yes. Let's do you. You'll see who it is in a minute. Yeah! Yes, I am. So this is one of the new villagers. And to be fair, when I went to go get the deck, I just kind of wanted, I've never really got to a place before it opened to buy something exclusive before. And I wasn't really, I don't plan on getting any of these new villagers to my island, but something about, like, just going, oh, by the way, I got Raymond. the very rare cat that a lot of people like. I got him first box because the place I got him at near my house, you're only allowed to get one pack. So I'll probably go back to get another to see who else I can get. But this guy's cute. Look at him. This is Chadwick. Hey, bud. Hi. Your invite was the best surprise since I got told I didn't need to put sand in my sandwiches. Look at this man. Getting invited to have coffee is almost as good as actually drinking coffee. Blarg. His catchphrase is Blarg. I wouldn't invite him to my island, like, to actually stay if he wasn't a penguin. Gonna be honest. It's because he's a penguin, he doesn't really fit with the aesthetic of my island. But he is cute. Cute! That's also a new feature. You can move the camera around. Because I know my mom is in chat and she doesn't. There's a lot in the update. You're about to see all of them. Like, this cafe is new. I'm very happy they added it. It's like they added so much. Oh, hey, Jack. Jack, my mom's in chat, so you better behave, please. Don't be weird. Let's go. Stop. Let's, we're gonna sell this and then we're gonna go get Red's things. Jack, stop! Stop sending the chicken emoji! I said to behave, and it's exactly what you're not doing. Is that a claw machine?! Yo! I gotta get this. It's so cheap! Yes! Please give it to me! That's so cool! Is it called Jack Chicken? Or is it something else? It's actually called Jack Chicken. I gotta look this up. It's called Jack Chicken. Do I choose to believe you? I'm looking through all the emotes to find it. You're gonna get banned if you're wrong. So you better come clean now. Where's the chicken? What? Where do you see this? Why won't I find it? Is it like your own thing? What is it? You're the only Jack Chicken owner? Is that true? I feel like you're lying to me. Like you lied to me about Illinois, which I'm still upset about. I don't think I'll ever forgive for that one. Jack Chicken. That's true, I can't do that. It is called Jack Chicken! That's so weird. Why did you do that? What, like, is that... What was the story behind Jack Chicken? Like, cause is it your emo, or you just own it? I don't get it. You gotta explain this to me. It's always meant to- No, but like, did you- is it yours? Like, did you make it, or is it from like a Twitch streamer that's like... That doesn't mean anything, so you made it. That's what that means, right? You made that. No, but like, you made that emote. Why'd you call it Jack Chicken? What's the story behind Jack Chicken? That's what I'm asking. It is not a hard- It's not a hard question, Jack! What's the story behind it? I'm not capable of such art. Would you- It's just a chicken! What is it just like, what is the story behind its name? That's what I'm asking. It's not a loaded question! Stop! Why are you like this? Oh my goodness. Yes, behind the name! That was what I've been asking this whole time! Oh my god, you hit me with the I don't know. Why are you like this? Why are you- The amount of times you have said I don't know, or I would have my own private island with the amount of like money I can get. Like, if I have $1 for every time you said that, I would be a millionaire. And that is actually true. So you better pay up soon, or else I'm gonna sue. Can I, like, time you out for chatting too much? I'm gonna do that, I swear. If I figure it out. The stream isn't turning into a video, so you're wasting all your funny bits. Hope you know. Oh, it's so cool. The game room is coming together. Look how cool this is. Stop with that I don't know thing! I've seen that. Oh my god. I was watching, I went to, by the way, look at the Kitchen Nightmares YouTube channel. It is crazy. Whoever runs it is having such a fun time. Because all, like, have you seen the titles of their YouTube channels? Like, I was talking to Rafer about it, and I was convinced either you or Lex, like, run it. Because, like, one of the titles was I don't cook, I don't clean. And then one of them was fact or cap, and there was no talk about cap or fact in that episode at all. They just put that name. And then in the description of I don't cook, I don't clean, they used the I don't know thing. And that's why I was convinced it was you. When the food— no, but it's Kitchen Nightmares. The food is never bussin'. That's like the whole thing. Is because they're nightmares. They go there to disrespectfully. Oh my god. It's funny. Alright, you're distracting me. I gotta do my dailies faster. The food is busting disrespectfully. I love Gordon Ramsay. One of the, like, A tier. Actually, the highest rank of celebrity, Gordon Ramsay's up there. He's just such a nice guy. And he takes food so seriously, which is what I respect even more. Because who doesn't love food? I like it when he gets angry. And like the compilations of like Gordon Ramsay is so good. Like with the compilations of him versus like how he treats kids on his kid shows versus adults is very jarring and very funny. Because of course he wouldn't yell at the kids. Wrong copy paste. You just have that on hand, don't you? Oh my god. Do you have like just like a notes file full of like these emotes so you can just like paste them? Is that what's going on? Like, is that where how you type the I don't know face so fast? Because you just have it on hand? Now I don't believe that because you said wrong copy paste. See, you've destroyed your own, like, magic trick by saying that. Now I know. Now I know you're not skilled. You just copy and paste it. If I can ban Jack Chicken, I would. I don't know how to ban specific emotes. I don't think you can. I don't know if you can. But thank God you're not a mod. I might give it to you since you've been here for a while. Stream would be 100% worse. I was doing just fine till you got here. I'm still doing great. I'm good at just straight up talking the entire time. Might still be boring, but at least it's not quiet. Jack Chicken does nothing to improve the stream. You can barely even see it on like the screen. You still can't see it. Like, it probably just looks like blobs because it's so far away. Because I put the chat a little too small. I've never fixed it. Your Jack Chickens are in vain. Jack Chickens. That's like a... Say that 3 times fast. That's really hard. Oh my god. Jack Chicken. Stop spamming Jack Chicken. I'm gonna find a way to ban it. My poor mom's at work. Let's go and sell these fruit. And we're doing the morning stretches again. Are you gonna join us this time? Again? Well, you joined yesterday, but are you gonna join again today? Oh, I heard a balloon! No! I'm assuming the Jack Chicken means yes. All the fruit. You don't- oh my god. I'm just gonna time you out from chatting. Oh. You do have it, just copy and paste. Now I'm convinced there's just like a sheet, a Google Doc out there that you have open all day long so you can copy and paste that. That is a Jack thing you would do. And that's a Jack, like, thing that would happen. That's the theory now. I'm starting a conspiracy theory about it. Cause now I'm convinced. I gotta get up for this one. So how this works is it follows my controllers so I can stretch along with them. Yeah, it's fun. Don't put your thumbs down. You guys can join along too, but I'm gonna do it because it could tell when I'm not doing it. This is the reason my hair's in braids so it doesn't just go everywhere. Also, do you guys like my Team C shirt? Yeah, I support causes. Good causes, at least. I don't wear the wrist straps because I'm crazy like that. This is so fun. I love doing this. I put it up so because that is embarrassing. My friend is texting me right now. It is not the time. I'm streaming. We can talk tea later. Look at the little raccoons doing the stretches too. That's so cute. Oh, my shoulder popped. You can tell I'm doing it because the character's moving. Ugh. I can't figure this out. Like, how do you do this? What is the time? What are the timings? Ugh. This is a good stretch. Oh my god. Ugh. I think I touched my toes too, like forcefully. Maybe that's why it's like really stretches. Maybe it's not so bad. I just like really go down there. But I can't even touch my toes. Oh god, this is the bane of my existence. My head is just popping up and out of the frame. That's so funny. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. Let's go. Best feature. Oh, now I don't have to go outside and exercise today. But I do have to go outside because my car will die if I don't start it. And that's the truth. Ugh. Well, I feel great. Oh my god, I'm out of breath though. Which is not good. Because those are stretches. Oh my god, since the update was released, I do those every day, and they actually do make me feel I'm out of breath. They do make me feel stretched, which is implied, and then I gotta turn off the light because my skin is way too pale. Hey Tiggy. I was just thinking about you, my fabulous bestie. Oh my god! Thank you. I stopped for a chat. Guess what I want to tell you? 1, you're fab. 2, I mean that. 3, there is no 3. Thank you, Tangy. It is always a pleasure to talk to you. I like that cat. She's funny. Oh my god. Speaking of cats, I want to complain about my cat because she's just not. I feel like she's just an imposter cat. I'm out of breath still. Like, me and my mom, like, we haven't even, like, we feed her the normal amount like a scoop of food once a day. I think twice now because my mom, like, I think it's every morning, every night. And like even before we did that, she's such a thick cat. I can't, like, she's so big for no reason. She's just so thick. Oh my god. Like like an unhealthy size. It's crazy. Jack, are you playing Dark Souls right now? Cause I have a sneaking suspicion you're playing Dark Souls right now. How's that going? You're playing nothing. Got it. So you're just sitting here and watching? Thank you, man. This means a lot. Like, even my mom is at work and she's watching right now, which is so nice of her. She wants to help me hit affiliate, which is super awesome. I have a cool mom. I keep getting phone notifications. I'm glad to get back to the Cherry Bee streams. Aw, thank you. I think the last time you were active was for... I'm gonna say... I would say Deltarune, but you were definitely there for Portal. But I think you were in the Deltarune stream. You were there for a bit of Portal. Portal was a long stream, to be fair. Both of them. I think the first Portal was like 4 hours, and the second one was 8, maybe? Worth it. Oh, the Minecraft maps. Dude, I think I'm gonna do that again. Because, did I tell you that I put that video as an ad? Like the Human Fall Flat one. And it has 1.8 like K, which is great. But like my account hasn't been charged on the ad, and I went to the ad page and it says the ad itself has 0, which makes me think that the ad never ran, which is also weird because that means how did that video blow up if there wasn't an ad on it, which is crazy. Because what if it actually did just blow up on its own? Because it's still going. Like, it's still, like, going up. But, like, my account hasn't been charged on Google Ads. I don't want to, like, assume, but it was pretty cool. That's true. Also, it really sucks that you don't have Animal Crossing because for the next time, like, in a few weeks when we do, or when I do Animal Crossing Prom, Winter Formal, again, I'm gonna be streaming it. You could still join and like, cause we're like, it sucks. Why don't you have Animal Crossing, man? It's such a fun game. Oh, I want to get a red thing. Yes. Is it just like, it's pretty laid back, so if that's the reason, very valid. Super valid. I gotta pull up my chart so I can see which ones are real and which are. Now I know what's real and what is fake. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, it's $60. Forgot about that. Valid. Very valid. Nintendo games, I guess that's the one downside to the Switch, which I really love, but yeah, it's a little pricey. Are those a bag of Cheetos? Oh, I'm so tempted to get that. Maybe I should just buy it. Charm and elegance of the very finest carrot juice wrapped up in a snack. Oh, it's like carrot chips. Oh, yeah, definitely. Never mind. We're not buying a piece of art today. Bag chips. It's all there. Yeah. I don't even think... I think I have all those paintings, too. So, bag of chips. Or carrot stacks. Whatever it is. Maybe they just say it's carrot snack so they don't get in trouble. I don't know. It's Nintendo. I'm low-key excited. Don't you dare ask me to leave. Oh. Everyone keeps giving me ladder shades. I don't know what they're trying to tell me. I don't need them. My character looks fly with the brow line glasses. Like, this is the third time I've gotten ladder shades within the past, like, 2 weeks. This isn't the look. It's not the look. It's not the look. God, there's something in my eye. Alright, we'll drop off this stuff at the house, and then we can go to a Mystery Captain Island. Because I do that every day. Something is so relaxing about this game. I really like it. And I think my island is pretty well done for having 400 hours in this. I would show you that, but the last time I did that, I accidentally leaked my friend code on the Switch, and I had to go into the stream VOD and I edit that part out so I could post it on my VOD's YouTube channel. Cause I did not think about that. So good job, Cherry. Very funny. Not funny enough, but you know. No one really watches me now, so it's good I made that mistake now, so I didn't make it later when a lot of people watched me, and then I would have got spam friend requests. There's nothing wrong with linking the friend code, by the way. It's just the friend code, and I didn't want to do with friend requests because for some reason that bothers me. It's been, you have me on Switch! Don't act like you don't! One eye open when I'm sleepy. Have you seen Arcane? I haven't, but I wanted to know if you did. It's not over, I didn't even like it. Where? It's like, I haven't, like... Oh, you've seen a bit. You mean of Arcane. Look at this. This is so cute. I'm copying on my own, by the way. It's so cute, isn't it? Right? It's so adorable. Is Animal Crossing really quiet, by the way? I didn't ask that. 'Cause I just realized how low the bar is. It's fine. Nighttime? Ooh, the island we're going to is at night. That's cool. That was so adorable. I meant to clap on the, when we were getting out. No. Cool. I didn't know that. So some islands just are at different, like, I know they were at different, like, seasons, but I didn't know they were at different times too. So what we're gonna do on here is we're gonna try to complete a few other Nook Miles. So we need to do hit a rock, sell weeds, and then catch 5 fish. I can do that very easily. You, and then you. A star rock? When has this ever been a thing? Is this new? What is this? Why is there a star rock? What? What just happened? Capricorn. Star bits from Mario Galaxy. That's so... I've never seen this before. Is this has to be new. They're shooting stars. Well, we might stay here for a minute. Yo! What a cool island! So we're gonna get all the fruit, all the weeds, all the seashells, and then we're gonna fish. That's what I've been- oh, and the- No, I missed it! There he is. Got it! Yeah! Dude, this game is so pretty. It's so adorable, too. Ah! Gotcha. I am gonna be showing the houses I decorated again, just so you know, Jack. So you can sit out on that if you want to. Cause I already showed that to you yesterday. How do I get to that? There it is. Is this also a star rock? Huh. Yo, I'm getting hella bank from this. No! I missed that one. It's okay if I miss a few. This is probably another... Oh, wishing on stars is so cute in this. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Ah! I missed that one. Ah! No! It is another star rock. Cool. My inventory space is gonna be filled. What's up? Oh, you mean the star? That's my sign. I'm a Cancer. I don't have Cancer though. There's a suspicious mole. You're a Cancer? It all makes sense now. I understand it. I love it when people say it makes so much sense when they hear your sign. No, it doesn't. Well, for some of them it's like I understand, like when people say Cancers are right? Yeah. When people say Cancers are emotional, I'm like, yep, that's true. I'm very emotional and dramatic. Yeah, baby. Very emotional. I know my mom believes in like retrograde and like all that stuff. I personally don't. But sometimes when like it like you know when someone is like, "Oh, we're in retrograde. That's why you're more agitated. Why can't I get up here?" And then you're like, "No, I'm not." And then she like it kind of adds up and you're just a little suspicious. That's where I am. I don't believe in like the stars affecting your mood. But power to people who do. I know my mom is that way. I'll make fun of her for it. Sometimes people just gotta believe in something, you know? It's like, it's how I feel about religion. I think religion is very important to people. Astrology is cool, Mom. It is very cool. I think the alignments of, like, the stars, like Orion's belt, I think those are so cool. Like, constellations are really cool. It is cool. Yo, a star fragment! Yeah, got it. I think it's cool that that like people of ancient Greece used to tell time that way. Catrix. What do you mean? Like they make fun of people who are. I know what annoys me when people are like, "We're not compatible," and it's because like they're an Aries or something. Which is like, bro. That's the thing that bothers me when they take your sign and like say negative things about it. Oh, clicks. Oh, I read it as critiques. We're nerds, Jack. I'm sure you know that, but we're nerds. That's, being a nerd isn't a bad thing. I take pride in being a nerd. A lot of stars tonight. Oh my god. I can't even do half the things I wanted to do. I don't mind that. I think groups of people, like, but like, that can be said about any group of people. Like, cause that's just the people with shared beliefs, you know? I don't think it's dumb. I think it's nice that people can be friends over a shared thing. Like exactly how we became friends. Not necessarily, not always. No! I missed those ones. Maybe you just had a bad experience with these types of groups. You just have aggression towards them because they wouldn't let you in their group. That's not nice. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I don't think that's just the definition of the word. Like they're just if that's the definition, is that they're more aggressive? Is that true? I can see that. I don't think that's that's a good definition though. It's like it's not true. Like people are aggressive towards things they like, but that doesn't mean it's negative. I think aggressive is just sounds like a negative sounding word. Is that are you talking about the definition or are you talking about astrology people? The definition of the word cliche. Or click. I don't know, I keep reading as cliche. The definition of click is so negative. They say that they're aggressive. Someone should... You know, did you know about the guy that, like, writes... There has to be a nicer way for a group of friends. Well, a group of friends is different than a clique, isn't it? I think... No, I don't think it is. It is. Different from a group. Interesting. So can a friend group be a clique? That's more aggressive. Okay. Interesting. Oh, my nose. I've been enlightened. I missed it. There's so many stars. This is a crazy star island. him. Turn around. Turn around. I hear so many stars right now. See the bobber. Thank you. Get it. Yeah. Oh, little guy. I think I need 2 more. No! Damn it. Look at it. Look at it. Thank you. Oh. Dorado. Ain't no way that big fish was living in that tiny pond. My nose is so itchy, I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3. Only one more. Damn it! I keep clicking too early! I just gotta rest my thumb way above the button. I used to be really good at fishing when I first got this game. Like, really good. I lost it though because I took a big break for Animal Crossing. I just ran out of things to do. Bagworm. Oh wait, we got a new recipe. Shio. It's cool. The recipes in Animal Crossing were such a cool idea. But I have no idea how to get the ingredients. Don't know how to get it. Don't know where you get it at. I don't know. Oh! Got it. I needed a bagworm, it said. I think these shake trees and they're supposed to come down at night. Sure, over here. People keep talking to me on Instagram. Or maybe not. Maybe probably not on here, because this is probably a summer island, and I don't think bagworms are in the summer. I'll get about a few more stars, and then we can go back. This island is a pretty mini island. They really upped the design for the mystery islands. I really like the way they look. Ah! I missed it! I got this. We got this. Just gotta wait. Right there. Okay, 1. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got it. On my private Instagram, I tend to share things I see to help be more educational on the LGBTQ community, because it's my community and I care a lot about it. That's more of a private thing. I don't think I would do that. I would do it on Cherry B if I was more active on it. Definitely, I would share more stories about, or things I see, 5. If I was more active on Cherry B, but I'm not. I would also share, I should start sharing things for Joyful Heart Foundation, because they're pretty active on their Instagram, and I follow them. You should too. You don't have to. But they're pretty cool, and they share a lot of good stories. Good cause. I'm ready to go home! Yep. I do. But anyway, someone just texted me on Instagram and was like, you should study, like sex and gender. I should take a class on that. That'd be something good for me to do. I will invest in your mayo business. The trip isn't over until you get back home safe and sound. Aww. This is one of my favorite parts of the new update. Yay! I love that you can clap. I love Captain so much. I like his little songs, they're so cute! And then the way my character looks so adorable when she sits on the boat. Thank you, Captain. Alright, we're gonna put the stars away, and then we can go to Harv's Island and donate there. And then we can decorate a house. So I can show you guys the houses I've decorated. Jack, I've already seen them. But for the people who haven't seen it, I'm just gonna show it again. And then we can decorate another one. There's a lot of stars. Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And Cancer, can't forget about Cancer. And then we're gonna, first we're gonna plant the gyroid, and then we're gonna go over. So tomorrow's stream, I think we're gonna either play Animal Crossing again. Probably not, because it's just gonna be this again. I'll probably stream Solo Cube, Survivor, and Dead by... Oh wait, no! I already have a plan to do Dead by Daylight, because a few of my friends were like, yeah, we'll join. That's cool. So we'll do that. But, it's not gonna be a video, so you guys don't actually have to join for that one. However, I would appreciate it because I'm trying to hit affiliate. So I need to average 3 viewers. That's the only one that I need help on, is to average 3. Well, I guess it's on me if I can't average 3 viewers. That might, like, I think I'm just hard to find. Because I would say I'm not entertaining, but I think I am just a little bit. I think Twitch is just really big. But I don't mind, like, my goal is to get affiliate by the end of the year. And it's healthy to set goals. And it's even healthier to set hard, but achievable ones. And I'm gonna have to work hard if I want to get it by the end of the year. But I also don't mind if it doesn't work. Because I never wanted to get, like, popular fast. Not famous, but popular. Because I kind of want to make this my career if I can. In order to get that, I kind of have to be a little popular for it. For YouTubers who got, like, famous so fast, like, I don't know how long Tommy Innit and they were streaming for, But they got famous so quick. I couldn't imagine how stressful that would have been. I think building a community over time is something I would really want to do. I already have a pretty good community, even if like most of them are my friends, I still love that. I love that I know the people who watch me. It's reassuring. Not reassuring, but it's nice. It's just nice to know. And if I get affiliate, I think of things to do for people who subscribe to my channel. I think I'm gonna make my Discord for subscribers. So, but the Discord is still under construction. It's pretty barren right now. There's only like a few of my friends in there, and even then, like there isn't a lot I do with it. I just have a few bots that say whenever I post a stream or a video. That's about it. I'm open to suggestions though. So if people do pay for something like that, that's a huge thing. That's a huge deal. So I want to make it like, you know, worthwhile besides just money to person. Some people don't do things for subscribers, and that's also okay. It's just their preference. So my preference would be I want it to be like to mean something. I guess it does mean something. That's not what I mean to say. I don't want to like. I would feel bad if someone just subscribed to me because they like. Because they want. But that's also like something really cool that people just like. I like your streams. Here's some money. Here's money every month. That's also really sweet that people do. But I guess I want it. I would feel bad if they just did it. Like because they like watching my streams. Like I want it. Like, I want there to be something there for them to do, also. Like, I'm having a hard time describing what I'm trying to mean. So I hope that doesn't come across as mean. Because, like, donations and stuff like that, I'm not against it. I think that's very sweet. People do want to give me money. But it's also, I don't want people to, like, I don't want to start streaming, like, and like people have to feel like they have to donate or do that because I do this for free currently. I do want to like make a profit off it, but there's other ways to do it besides asking for money. That's what I'm trying to say, at least from my viewers. Like if I get popular on Twitch, it'll hopefully transfer over to my YouTube and they pay me for videos, which is what I'm trying to do. That's how I'm gonna try and get money. So people can watch me for free. That's what I'm trying to say. But if they do want to subscribe to me, or subscribe on Twitch, I want to make that worth their while. That's what I'm trying to say. That I figured it out. So I'll think about it and I'll talk to some of my friends to see if we can come up with anything. I'm donating a little every day, so- Oh no, I meant to donate! I'm sorry! I feel so rude! I'm giving you more, don't worry. I decided to donate, like, a little every day for here. Just to drag it out a little bit, you know? I totally have enough money to like, buy all these things. But I think doing it slowly is nice. I thought I was gonna be stressed out coming back to streaming, I'm gonna be honest. Because the whole reason I took a break was because school was stressing me out. And I felt like when I was streaming, I felt like I had to do it. I had to do it. And I didn't want it to be that way, because streaming is a hobby of mine. And I really enjoy it. It's so much fun. And I'm having fun today, which is good. I think I just needed a break. School was a lot, but school is a lot more tame now. Even though when I come back, I'm gonna go on Christmas vacation, so I'm gonna be away from streaming again. But, you know. Something that I was actually so surprised by is that I didn't lose any followers during the break, because I was gone for a few weeks. And usually in that time, you would usually see some people go, because like they're like, oh, this person isn't streaming anymore. But I didn't lose anyone on YouTube, and I only lost one person on Twitch, and then someone followed me again. So it went back to that number. Which was like really cool to see. That was like, I have some loyal people. I'm not saying you don't have to, like, that people who don't follow aren't loyal. Some people just, like, forget to follow, and that's okay. It was just really cool to see. And it was even cooler to see that video I didn't get charged for, but, like, I feel like it was an ad, but something happened there. I might have to contact Google, because I would feel bad if I placed an ad on a video, and they did it, and I didn't pay for it. Because, like, but there's also nothing on the ad page. Like, it says I got 0 revenue, or 0, like looks from the ad, which means it might have never ran. But that's also confusing, because how did it get popular? I'm confused. Thank you, Harvey. I love her. She's so cute. Alright, let's go to the happy home decorator thing. I want to go to work. Alright. I'll show you guys the houses I've done, and then we'll decorate a house together. I've done 1, 2, 3. I've done 4 houses. And I'm really proud of all of them except one. Because I feel like I wasn't given enough space. Hi, Apple. I know who that is. I'm ready to work! Yeah. It's not a bad house, I just felt like I didn't do enough with it. I could have done way more. Ooh. Oh, this is chandelier today! Oh, I need that. I need that in my life. Ready to work. I want this. That gives me Phantom of the Opera vibes. I've watched Phantom of the Opera 3 times within the past 2 weeks. Might be a little obsessed. The movie, I mean, with Gerald Butler. I really like the movie. Okay, we're gonna go to the Sweet Bat collection. Green furniture. Then I might make you a house. Apples. And pottery. Ooh. Hello. I want to visit a home. We're gonna go from the first one I did, which is... what's her name? You. No one look at the thing! No one look at the preview! Leave it as a surprise! Okay, now you can look. I did this yesterday. Look how pretty! I'm really proud of this. I think this is such, like... I wanted to give her rainbow flowers, but I didn't have, like, I'm really new to this. So I haven't unlocked everything. But she likes them. Yay! Alright, the inside is one of my favorite things I've done. Oh, here she comes. This is the first house I did. I did the yard yesterday, though, so don't think I did the yard day one. But I'm really proud of this. It's like simple, but it really works because she wanted a reading thing. I think it's so cute. I would have put music in here, but I thought it would have been better without, and it is. It's so cozy in here. Yay! I love it. And she likes it too. Yay! Alright, let's move on to the second one I did. It is a cat. I think his name is Her name is Puri? Something like that? This one is interesting. I don't know if I like the outside. I wanted to put a lot more. But, I wanted to do more with it, but I didn't have access to bamboo or, like, bamboo things. Because it's an Asian style house. That's what I wanted to do. I just didn't have a lot of things. The inside is I'm not proud of at all. It's just so bare minimalistic. And if like it's you. Yeah, you can already tell. It doesn't look bad. It's just compared to that house that we just went to was my first one. It's a juxtaposition. Yeah. Pearl? I don't know, the outside kind of pops off. Not gonna lie. I had to, it's something I have to think about. Because I think I like what I did, but I don't know. I think it's pretty. Maybe the flowers back there, you could tell I wanted to put bamboo there. You can do that? He's messing with it with the trowel. Alright, I'll show you the inside. It's not bad. It's just like, you could say. It's pretty minimalistic. It's not ugly though. I think it's a very pretty house. And I put that up there because the person in the bottom right looks like Cowboy Bebop. Looks like Spike. It does look like Spike. It looks like either Spike or freaking Josuke. It looks like both of them. Yeah. Oh. We won't disturb them. It's something I would change later if I was to remake one of them. It would be that one. It's not bad. It's just bare. I can do better. And this outside, pretty okay. The sand part, I would keep because it kind of gives it Zen Garden vibes. But it's the back I wanted to put bamboo at. All right. I will show you Antonio's because what happened is I gave him a chocolate and he was like, I want one! So I built him a house and I'm pretty proud of this place. I also really love Antonio. He's one of my favorites. And then yesterday I had very fun with the one from yesterday. Someone wanted, he was like, I forget what his name was, but he was like, I want a gold thing. I want to look at my gold, and I was like, you got it. So I made him a mafia boss. You can kind of get a hint of what I went for. I definitely had fun with that one. I was a little more goofy with it. Wait, it's been Antonio's place. I made it so the picture I took of his house. Oh, I forgot how great this yard is. I love what I did here. Look at this. It's so simple. My man. I like it a lot. And like, Antonio's a jock villager. So I didn't put a lot of things that relate to him being a jock in his house. But I just made it something that I think he would enjoy. I'm really proud of it. Look at him, he likes it. Like a lot of browns and greens. I like it. I think it's very cute. I don't like that when you come in you just see the back of this because it's a pretty, it's like from this side it's good. You like it? Oh, he likes it. Thank you, Antonio. Yeah, he likes it. Let's go. What did I do for the guys outside? The gold guy. I did that literally yesterday. What did I do? I can't remember. Oh, I remember what I gave him. The juxtaposition between this next person's yard and their house is very weird. I didn't know what else to do with a gold house, so I kind of just gave them like a. There's a story there. I'll explain it. I want to go to Pudgy. I think his name is Pudgy. Yep. Pudge, yeah. My man, he's so cute. Yeah. I made it look like his getaway island because I made the story of this kid is that he is a mafia boss. So like he has his trees, he has his outdoor things. So when he's talking to people outside, he can be intimidating out here. But let's talk about his house. Let's talk about this. This is a fun one. Again, this is also minimalistic. I also shined everything. I thought it was fitting. Look at this. This is a mafia boss's house. It's minimalistic, but it really works here. You like it? Have you smelled these smells that we got going on here? Wow! Anyway, what's up? How are things? I can't believe I got a vacation home all to myself. It's like a dream, except weirdly, it's not about food! So true! I relate to that guy. Bye, man. I do like this house. I might change it later. But the outside is pretty good. Alright. Now let's go make one. I do have to go to the bathroom, so please excuse me. Alright, thank you guys for waiting. Ugh. Alright, now let's go decorate a house. You wanted an Asian resort, which would be fun to make, but I already kind of did that. I think you, Azalea. I'll make you home. She just wants green stuff, so we can just give her like a greenhouse. Or yeah, we'll see what we got working with. Oh, you can see you can see Pearl in the background with the beach ball. Look at him, just bouncing it. Ideal vacation home would be something along these lines. Green furniture. Yeah, it's just green. Okay. It's very nice. I really like your concept. Now the next step is for you to choose an island for the client. What's somewhere green? Somewhere that's green. Ooh, I think this works for you. It's a little Shop of Horrors song. I don't expect the non-theater people to know that though. We got this. Little monkey. Nikki is so cute. I think everyone agrees with that. I'm gonna pop off with the color green. I'm gonna make it like so crazy that Jack is gonna want to live here. Guess what, Jack? It's not for you. Let's go with... Definitely. Give you green roof. Give you this. Oh. Green. Green. I'm gonna be like a light blue. Yes! Light blue. And then a middle green. And then... Yeah! Variations. Turquoise. I think you work the best. Alright, got our green-ish house. Recommended that's the greenest for... Around there. Now, let's go with the tree. Woo! See, now we have the bamboo stuff! Oh, cherry's about to pop off with this, guys. You're not ready. Let's go with that. Let's do you. Country fence, I think, looks good here. Alright. Now let's... Nope. And the houses never line up with the entrance, which is okay. Alrighty. Let's go with the trees first. I think pears are the way to go, too. Maybe we should have... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. We should have this side be an orchard. I know, okay, I know what we're doing. Let's get rid of this stuff. Yes. We'll have this side be an orchard. I think that matches her. She would have an orchard. Okay. right? Sorry, I'm just so focused right now. And how does this look? One more, I think, would be good. Let's put you. Maybe. Few weeds. I love having weeds on the island. How does this look? I like it. Maybe we should put something there. I'm gonna fix the way the fences are. So now there's an entrance. Now let's put some kind of bench. Bench would look good here. Yeah. And over here, what are we gonna have over here? What do we have to work with? Shoot, that. Let's put that here. Oh. Did not mean to put that down. Okay. You here. Oh, I can't really see it there. No, I can't see it. It's very hard to be creative here. Let's put... I think stone would look good here. Let's try that. Yeah. I like where this is going. Okay. I liked the bamboo thing right here. You. See, she likes it. Let's put some flowers behind that too. Maybe... Oh, ooh, the lilies. I think white lilies go well in here. Let's put some white lilies behind here. Maybe one more. What else? Oh, I do want to put one of these bushes. We'll go with this. Where did the other bush go? Ah! I didn't mean to do that! Where did the bush go? I placed two bushes now. Where did the other one go? There it is. Does red work? Kind of. Okay, I can remember that. And what are we gonna put here? Okay. What do we got working with? To work with. Yep, you right there. What am I gonna put on here? You. Melon soda. Ooh. Oh, this is gorgeous. Right there. Ooh, I should actually move you in the center. And then move this over here. Yeah, I like it! Maybe I should put something around here. Okay. Alright, what do you guys think? This was cute. Do we like what this is, how this looks? I think it's adorable. Yeah, I like this. If I was to move you right here, then you just a little back. There we go. That looks a little better. I like this. This is simple. Because I think for the reading nook, I kind of already did. Like, let's look. I've already done a few dining outside areas, especially with you. Let's look. Yeah. Because I don't want any of the houses to look remotely similar. I think this is a good place to stand. Yeah. I like this. Especially you. Maybe something right here, though, would look good. Let's see if we could find anything here. Oh. No. Alright. Alright. I think it's good. I think we did a pretty good job. Now, the inside's gonna be interesting. She wants the same tables inside, doesn't she? Okay. This is where the real magic happens. Oh. Some of these are so pretty. Let's give it 4. I like that. I like the honeycomb one. Just straight up honeycomb up and down. Ooh, I like that. Because she definitely wants that. You can put you over here, tucked away a little bit. Now what else do we have to work with? I kind of want this to be a lot of it. Just strung up everywhere. Can't really see it, but what I want to do is works. Let's put one more. And I'm gonna move you back here, and then one more right here. Yeah. Okay. For paint... No, I'm gonna do paintings after I do the floor. Let's see... order-wise. Definitely you. I heard this one before? Interesting choice. I think the bed should be kind of tucked away over here. This kind of sounds like that one song on TikTok. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I think a divider from... you right here. Let's see what else we can place. A large TV. Yeah, living large. No green options, so black will do. Are there any couches? I'm sure there's a green variant of the simple sofa. Definitely. Green on green might be a little too much, so let's go with brown. And green! Haha! I knew it. And then on... Alright, let's put something on top of the stool. We'll go up there though. Not you. I like where we're going. Maybe you would look better to the side, actually. Yes. No, because then you kind of can't get to the thing. So I might have to get rid of the bear. Is there variations of you? No. What can I put here? Maybe that bed is too much. Ooh, you. Yeah, we'll turn you. Maybe if you're green, actually. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. And yeah, I like. Should we put it over here? No, cause that's kind of the same thing as what this is. Maybe a plant. A plant would be good here. Bam. Let me do a room here for something. Is there any rug that go here? Nope. I like that. It's alright. Oh, that's a cute one. Oh. Adorable. I think we're pretty good on this, so let's put some things on the wall. It's very floral, so I think we should just keep that theme going. But black, I think, goes well here. Alright, let's look for some more things you can place here. I like to place their photos above their bed. I just keep doing it. Maybe an exit sign over her. Yeah. Is there any green variations of this? Not really. Never mind. I think leaving this bare might be the way to go. Or that most of the walls at least. One more. And then we'll have the green chandelier in the middle. How does this look? Ooh! I like it. Yay! I think this is it. I think we're good. Now let's... Actually, I don't think we need to shine anything. Uh-oh. Oh, bro. Yay! You're welcome. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I like it. Again, it's pretty simple, but I think I did a pretty good job with the green. There's green! Oh. A lot of green. Yeah, this is a place Jack would live. Not me, though. Cute. Let's put you. It's not a flattering angle for her. Cause you just see her front. There we go. This might make a difference. Alright. I think we did a good job! Let's go! Bye! I'm pretty proud of that one. Not my favorite, but like, it wasn't bad. I really liked what we did. You're welcome. Alright. Nikki want to talk to us. Let's go see what that's about. I'm like not in the frame at all because I'm sitting on my knees. Or I'm sitting with my knees up. Funny looking guy. Hey Nikki. I thought she remembered. I did something. I did have something else to talk to you about. Check out this bottle. It was walking along the beach and then boom! Free bottle. You never know what the islands are gonna give you. Anyway, it had something inside that I've never seen before. I've been trying to figure out what it is. Hey, you're a worldwise traveler. Worldwise traveler. Maybe you can help. Here it is. Any idea? Oh sure, that's a recipe. Oh really? A recipe for DIY crafting? I've heard of that before. I mean, I enjoy building and working with my hands and stuff, you know, about DIY. Just never seen a recipe. Mr. Self, thanks to you. You can have the recipe. Thanks for the knowledge. You are welcome. I'm so glad we finally put two and two together for me. I've heard a lot about DIY recipes from tourists. Maybe I should be a tourist one day and get away from the islands for a little bit. Enough daydreaming. Tell Lottie thanks for the reminder. Ooh. Pretty. Lottie! My Joy-Con is acting up today. A little bit. I don't think it's serious. I did? Well, Mika likes building things, but I didn't know you did too. Seward, though. Remember when we ordered that workbench when is it supposed to arrive? Soon. I like him. Well, thank you. Great. It might be handy to have a workbench around here, so I asked Wardell to order one. We place it upstairs once it arrives, so feel free to use it for any DIY projects. Alrighty, if you're ready to get back to work, please let me know. I think I'm done for today. Definitely. Let's go talk to some of the people on the island, though. I love this DLC. It's so fun. I'm gonna be sad when I run out of space, though. Hey. I'm gonna play all day and I'm gonna eat snacks and talk to bugs all night at the resort. The brand new me. If I had a vacation home nearby, I could stop by here whenever I feel like it, but a lot of people think that being at a resort means they should relax and rest their bodies. Not me. I'm having so much fun relaxing. I'm having so much fun that relaxing is impossible. Resort life, yeah! Hey, Apple. This place would legit make the best album cover. Bright sandy beaches, my stunning beauty. Maybe I'll shoot some pics while I'm here to inspire me to do some songwriting. There's so many tiny islands here. It's great for a supervillain lair. Too bad my muscles are a hero caliber. You go, girl. Just pure confidence. Hey. What is it I can do for you? How are things? Having a vacation home keeps me surprisingly busy, fussing over every little detail. But the kind of busyness isn't unpleasant at all, you know? On the contrary, it's quite fun. Hey, Antonio! How's it going, my dude? How are things? Beaches around here are great for workouts, but they leave me feeling extra sore every day. The loose sand must be giving my feet a workout too. So at this rate, my toes are gonna get so swole. Swole toes. You're still at it! Darling. What is it that I can do for you, kitten? How are things? Since I've come to stay at this lovely oasis, my skin has been in such amazing condition. Perhaps it's because all the stress has melted away. I'm glad. Cute. Yeah. Pretty. Alright. I think we're done here for today. So then I'll go home. And we can put some of the chandeliers that we got up. I'm so excited! I got a Phantom of the Opera looking one. I want to put that in my bedroom. Oh, that's what I've changed. I changed my bedroom around a little bit to look spooky because I got the Halloween wall and floor. And I like spooky things, so I wanted my room to be spooky. I'm gonna put the Phantom of the Opera looking chandelier in there. Alright. And then I'm gonna end the stream for today. Because we hit the 2-hour mark, and that's what I wanted to do. See? I could do my dailies for 2 hours. That's what. Ooh. What is this weather? I'm gonna go update my dream address so it's this weather. Go! Run faster! We got this. Hurry! Ah! Even though this area is gonna be the biggest disappointment of the dream address, because I'm not done with it yet. I want the Christmas stuff. It's a Christmas market area. It has to have Christmas stuff. The weather won't change, I don't think, real fast. So I'm okay to put some stuff down. So let's put the other chandelier we got up. Storage. Right. And then I'm gonna put this in my spooky room. It's not really that spooky, but you know. Look how it's cute and spooky. Except for this corner. This corner's not spooky. So I put Jack there so hopefully it'll make it a little more spooky. Now let's put the Phantom chandelier up. Wrong thing? Yep. Yay! Oh, I meant to update this dream. Go back! You fool! You must update the dream address. Or I might do that off stream. Alright, I'm gonna do this off stream actually. This was very fun, guys. I'm so